What's up, guys? Today's video is about a mistake that I've made buying at an auction, which you might or might not have experienced doing. It's pretty fun. You can make some money doing it, and you can also lose some money doing it. And I got a little excited with this one, overlooked a few things on it, and yeah, I'll just show it to you here. There it is, 2005 Ford Excursion. And in pictures and everything, looked a whole lot better than it turned out to be, which is a common occurrence at the auction. But this one used to be a fire truck, basically a fire marshal's truck. It didn't have any of the water equipment or anything, but all of this right here where the stripe is, in the pictures looks like it's just the adhesive left over. But some complete idiot started chunking the paint off. This is all missing paint. They just took the razors and went to town. They just scratched all up here, took all that paint off all the way down. This is right on the lip here where it bends over, so that's a hard spot. But so yeah, this one is gonna take a lot more work than we thought. This was me and my brother buying this one to try to fix it up and flip it, but the paint's not the worst part. The paint's not the only thing that I missed. So right here, most of you'll know what you see there. It's a two-wheel drive. So that might not be a big deal to some of you guys, but I'm in Utah and that is a big deal. Nobody buys two-wheel drive trucks here, so that's kind of an iffy thing. We're gonna have to sell it somewhere else. Maybe Vegas or something's close. There's a lot of two-wheel drive trucks there, so we'll see. But I'll show you the inside. It doesn't get any better when you look on the inside either. So right here, you know, first look in here, not too bad. Leather seats, little rip here, which happens to all these. That's bad. But you think, okay, cool, it's got a backup camera. And then you see this, all these wires running all the way through the headliner. This weird thing instead of the console. And hang on, it gets better. We got a plug on the side here that's just drilled in. All sorts of weird storage box things. Got wires going everywhere. Nice power strip from Walmart probably. But I mean, this thing, and you're just missing this piece with all your wires run up here. Now this rear part's kind of cool. It's got these, you know, shelves where you can store stuff. So the plan is right now to leave that stuff. This seat's good because it was just folded down and it had stuff set on top of it, but the leather's pretty good on that one. But we're gonna have to take this out, get the other part of this row for the bench, and then leave this back thing here. But it's kind of cool actually. Has a nice wood box for all sorts of storage. It's got this weird, I don't know how to get it to come down. There's a TV screen right there, but all sorts of wires run through everything back here. Must have been a mobile command unit or something, but you've got all this stuff. This comes all the way out. So all sorts of things here. We have the world's longest Excursion when you put this in there. Pull this back, but yeah, so oh, it's stuck. bunch of crazy stuff in this one, but the real reason we bought this, we knew it was going to be a little rough. Pictures didn't show hardly any of this, but the real reason is the mileage here. Oh, she's low on batteries. I don't know how well you can see that there. 88,000 miles. And this has a 6.0 Power Stroke, which I know is a terrible engine, but people pay huge money for low mileage Power Stroke Excursions regardless of the engine, so it's it should be a good one. It runs really good, which usually isn't the case for a 6.0. This one runs really good, but we're gonna go through here, see if we can pull out some of this crap, see how we can salvage this, because the headliner's all cut up. But yeah, we'll go through, try to clean it up, try to get some try to basically break even at it, or I think we can still make a little bit, but we're gonna have to paint the doors and stuff, and you know, find a seat and do put a lot of man hours into it. But let's see, she's been sitting a while. Let's see if she'll start actually. Oh yeah, low batteries. She fired up though. It does have this check engine light, but we read the code. Basically it's just for these VGT turbos they get a little gunked up and then they don't want to open right, so we'll just run some additive through it, and that usually clears that code. And then as long as you keep up running them and not let them sit forever like this one has been, then it never comes back usually. So we'll try that and see what happens. Okay, we got it up by the shop here. Gonna give it a good wash because it's been sitting a while, and see if we can't get some of this adhesive off the paint. It's right here, that's still sticker, and then some of this is still adhesive, so we want to see what we're really dealing with here. But man, it just sucks that somebody ruined this paint job, because the rest of the truck is so nice. Not the inside, the rest of the paint is so nice. Okay, we got her all cleaned up, and it looks pretty dang good actually. As long as you don't look like right here, look above that. Yeah, the paint seems to be in good shape. So, other than where it's been screwed up, so it shouldn't be too hard to blend, but we'll find out. Next, we're gonna pull it into the shop, see what, it's got an oil leak, and we'll see what it looks like there, but I'll show you under the hood. Going under, see where she's leaking. Oh. There's one leak. That oil cooler line going to the tranny. I gotta be careful, I'm talking about a transmission. Oh look, she's got some Bilstein shocks. Okay, so this is kind of cool. Started tearing out some of these weird shelves in here and found this sweet calculator clipboard. So I'm already more optimistic about making money on this thing now, because we can calculate everything right here. But this is kind of cool, like an inventory list of what was in this car, what went where, all the different things, why they had so many different shelves. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Where was it? Got a road atlas, California road atlas, comes in handy. Yeah, Costa Mesa Fire Department. If any of you guys are watching, you should all be fired for what you did to this truck. Okay, here's a quick update. We've pulled out enough copper that it should pay for the entire car. Look at all these wires. This isn't even half of what's in there still. All of them up in this. This was their custom center console. Man, we've been gutting this thing.
These have nuts on the bottom.
One more cool feature of this car.
Oh, they labeled it for us back.
Dang. Look at this. We got the whole blueprints to the fire department here. Just drawn right into the carpet. Man, they're gonna think we're a bunch of crackheads stealing wire out of people's houses. We take that in. Jeez. They even ran the AC line from somewhere, I don't know which bin it goes to, but into all of the electrical mess that was right here. These ones gave us a scare because we snipped one and it honked the horn, and now the horn doesn't work. But it was just tied into all the sirens, I believe. So it'll be just like one of our Crown Vics. We'll just have to go in and wire it back to the normal horn. Okay, let me show you guys here what should have been done. This is what you need. Get these stickers off. Just get some sticker remover. Make sure it's soaked. Now you can use a razor blade if you're careful. And just like that, keep light pressure and keep it wet with the sticker remover, and that stuff will just come off. Give it a wipe down. Whew. Man, I really wish they would have just left the stickers on this thing. Yeah, so we got a lot of that to do. Since we got to repaint anyway, we may just sand this whole section down all the way, but we'll see. This is kind of the, well, this is the part one of this video, basically to show you guys what it all looks like to begin with, and to warn you not to make the same mistake I did. And don't buy things at auction unless it's got the full representation of everything, the details that you need to see. And I usually don't do this, but this one we thought was a good deal because we thought it was four-wheel drive. We didn't know the paint was screwed up, didn't know the interior was so ripped apart and torn up. But yeah, so it happens, part of auctions. But part two will come when we get this thing finished, and I'll show you what it looks like, the final product. Also, we'll let you know if we can break even on it or make a little bit of money, hopefully to, you know, cover some of our time into it, because it's going to be a lot of time. But if you want to see that part two, subscribe down below and let me know what else you want to see. Thanks.